Hello everyone and welcome back. I am Ms. Sarika Joshi, Assistant Professor at AISSMS College of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, brings you another interesting session on team management. A team or a group of people who work towards achieving a common objective is known to us right from our childhood. We may call it as a cricket team, as a soccer team, or as a project team. We have different teams that work together for different goals to be achieved in a desired manner. In today's session, we are going to talk about what is team management, and we are also going to have an insight on the Bruce Tuckman's team building model. Let's first have a look at what is team. A team is a group of people who share a common goal or a common purpose. They have a clear understanding of each other's role and responsibilities to be performed in a team. They are task oriented and they have different complementary skills. That means in a group or in a team we may have people with different skill set. Somebody may be good at coordinating or for that matter communicating. Someone may possess excellent technical skills. All together and collectively, they then work towards a common goal of a team. They have shared knowledge, they have skills and resources that they share while working and are collectively responsible for the outcome of their decisions. A team may be composed of people from different professions or different organizations at times who work together to form a common goal. A good example to quote here will be Team NASA, wherein different people from different sectors having various technical knowledge do come and share and work towards the common goal. Let's see what you mean by team dynamics or group dynamics. Group dynamics can be understood as how team members' distinct roles and their behavior impact other group members or the group as a whole. That means we have different type of people in a group and each type of people behaves separately or they have a different personality. Team or group dynamics is thus a system of behavior and psychological processes occurring within a social group or between different social groups. Group dynamics refers to the formation and progress of both formal as well as informal group. As I said in the objectives, we are going to look at the Bruce Tuckman's model, which is based on group dynamics. Bruce Tuckman is an American psychologist who did research from the US Navy into a small team dynamics under the conditions of stress and isolation. Basically, the Navy was trying to figure out what made certain small groups fail and what made others succeed over time. After that project, Tuckman generalized his theory by looking into the psychological fit, and it was able to isolate with the development of the teams into 4 stages, which was further then taken over to a 5-stage model of team building. Let's have a look at the model. The model looks like, or it has the stages like forming, storming, norming, performing, and the last or the final stage, which we call it as adjourning. We are going to see these steps in detail one by one, followed by a small video clip after that. Being an effective team member, it is very critical that your academic and career skills that you have ever thought of, you have to perform well in that, and for that matter, team building is important. Let's have a look at the first stage, which is forming. At this stage, the teammates or the team members, they get to know each other. They try and understand each other's strengths and weaknesses. As mentioned earlier, in a team, there may be people with certain definite skill sets. Some may be good at something while others lack some attitude. At this stage, which is a forming stage, team members try and develop trust amongst themselves. This is also possible with the help of some team building activities that may be put across by the team leader. They think about the selecting roles and also at times about the leader. Remember student, the first time that you are interacting in a college, there is a college or a class representative that you nominate who you think may lead as a team. The team members here also start to focus on the task which will be allotted to them and for some specific purpose that they will be allotted. The role of leader at this stage should be to focus on creating the team structure, developing certain rules and guidelines, and performing or forming some kind of an environment for the team. It is very essential that you have a good body language and you have good interactive skills at this stage. Though at times anxiety, fear and confusion exist in this stage, it is the first stage which further progresses in the upcoming stages. Let's have a look at the video.
Have you ever wondered how a team comes together? For most teams, they don't just happen. Today we're going to learn about the 5-stage model of team building and the role of time in how teams are formed. The 5-stage model is the classic model of team building, and as the name suggests, includes 5 stages: forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. In the forming stage, team members may experience a great deal of stress and anxiety due to uncertainty about the other team members and their roles. First interactions can be cautious and tentative as team members feel each other out. In this stage, a charter can be helpful to establish ground rules and clarify the mission. The team interacts and begins work. The second stage, storming, begins. In this stage, conflicts often emerge about the goals and contributions of team members. There may also be challenges to the leader of the group. In this stage, leaders should openly address conflict and emphasize the team's purpose and ground rules as established in the charter. At the end of this stage, the question of who will lead the team is resolved, and a team hierarchy or pecking order may have been established.
The third stage in the model is norming. Here, the team members are now very well aware of their roles, their responsibilities in the team. The norms of behavior appear and also are the expectations. Body language, speech, and other terms of address become more relaxed because by now the team members know each other and their tasks very well. Implicit as well as explicit rules are established, and it is expected that the team members are supposed to be following these rules or duties. We and us are usually replaced by me and I now, as they are well aware of the individual roles in the group. Taking individual responsibility for the group decision is a major responsibility of any team member. Willingness to compromise either or to abide by the team decision is greatly seen at this stage.
Assuming the team does not dissolve during storming, the team building process then moves into the third stage called norming. In this stage, the team members form close relationships and a cohesive unit develops. Norms or unwritten rules for what is acceptable also take shape during this stage. For example, a team member that is regularly absent from meetings without any consequences may result in other members believing that such behavior is acceptable as well. Leaders should address any such problems directly and constructively, reminding members of the ground rules that they agreed to.
Fourth stage is performing. Few teams reach this stage and usually only after working on several projects together. Group members focus on their goals by this time. They are motivated, self-directed and knowledgeable. They are autonomous and they handle their decisions well. Team members support each other and they enjoy being a part of a team now.
Once team norms are established, the team should enter the fourth stage, performing. This phase is simply when the team begins focusing less on building relationships and more on actually achieving their team goals. For permanent teams that do not adjourn, such as work groups, this is the last phase in team building. Team members should make a point to celebrate successes and achievements along the way to achieving the team's overall goals.
The last and the final stage of this is a journey. This is almost towards the end of the project, wherein team members take pride in the work that they have done. They review the lesson that they have learned and their takeaways. They enjoy the group loyalty at this stage. Not all teams can reach this particular stage. Dear students, Tuckman's model and its derivatives are powerful. They are insightful and useful tools for understanding your team dynamics. However, his stages are not necessarily prerequisites for the success of your team. And also, this is not the only successful model of a teamwork. You can best work on your team depending on the kind of team members you have, the kind of the goal that you have, and the kind of the project that you are engaged into. The references that I have used for making this presentation have been mentioned here. The video embedded and its link, also the images that I have taken which I have used for this particular video. So dear students, thank you so much, and do solve a video which is given, do solve a quiz which is given in the YouTube description box. Remember, teamwork is very important and it also shows the leadership qualities that you have. Till I come up with my next video, take care and goodbye. Thank you so much.